Welcome to Subconsciously Taken, fool.
Hello, how y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing good, and I hope your family's doing as well. Uh, I wanted to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse, the one that's going through trial right now. Personally, the way I see it, he's innocent. He's an innocent kid. I mean, regardless if people think he shouldn't have been there, them other people shouldn't have been there. They're from out of town, more likely. It's like all these riots and stuff that happen. They're people, it's an organization basically that go from town to town protesting. They send people like scouts out to different states to start stirring things up. And then instead of people thinking for themselves, they believe everything. They don't do research, nothing. They go to these riots. They think it's fun destroying people's property. And that to me is no good. I mean, just think if they go to your house, and it can happen, go to your house and destroy your house, all because they're protesting, and they got that right. To me personally, protesting, they got a right to protest, but they don't have a right to start a riot. A riot and a protest is two different things. I've always thought when you protest, it's fine, but you got to get a permit. You can't just go somewhere and just start protesting. You got to get a permit from the city, from what I understood or understand about it. And another thing too is when you throw the first rock or whatever, you start destroying things, it becomes a riot. That permit's no good no more. They got to cut it out. They got to start sending people home, start sending them on about their way. And that's what I always thought about the rules on protesting. Because when you destroy somebody's property, you're destroying somebody's livelihood, something that they depend on, that they built from the ground up. Not like Amazon or these other big companies, Kroger's and all them. Those are big corporations. But when you got small stores, mom and pop stores in the corners in a neighborhood being destroyed because of something stupid, being destroyed because people didn't have the knowledge on what's really going on. That sounds crazy. But going back to Kyle Rittenhouse, and I hope I'm saying his name right. I think the dude's innocent. My prayers are with him. I hope he gets out of this. He should. And like I said in another video, man, in the very beginning when these riots started, they should have just stopped it. It's like a fire building up. If you just stomped on it and stomp on it every time it comes up, it wouldn't happen. And the thing is that just because you believe in one thing and I believe in another thing doesn't give you the right to force me to believe that. It will never happen. I got my way of thinking and the way I see things. That Black Lives Matter, I believe every human being matters. Antifa, that to me is terrorism. They're coming here to this country trying to destroy things. I say coming to this country because they're all over the world. But nobody stomped it out before it started. They let them get away with a lot of things. And the thing that I see mostly wrong is they politicized everything. It's the same thing with that Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter was a good thing until they started making it political. And they started making them look bad. But people don't look at that and they don't do the research on that. That's why I say knowledge. Knowledge is what everyone needs. But Going back to Kyle Rittenhouse. To me, the dude's innocent. It don't matter what anybody thinks. My thoughts, what I've seen, and what I know about, he's innocent. I don't think any man should be prosecuted for something he didn't do, or something that happened that he had no control of. Because I tell you what, these people talk about, well, he could have just backed off, this and that. When you get in a confrontation with anybody, I don't care who you are, whether it be gangbangers or whoever. When you get in a confrontation, you ain't got time to be thinking. Things happen like a reaction. I mean, just like a reaction. The same way a locomotive starts pulling cars and you start hearing them cars popping because they're starting to pull. Chain reaction, that's what happens. And to me, the dude's innocent. That's where I stand with Kyle Rittenhouse. And I pray to God that God gets him out of this. And I pray to God that when protests start, they stomp it out. And I don't mean protests. Let me rethink that. When a protest becomes a riot, let's put it that way, the first stone thrown, whether it's a building or a person, that is not no more a protest. It's not. It's a riot. That means cut it off, send everybody back where they came from, and they messed it up themselves. Simple as that. But let me know what your thoughts are, if you want. But I mean, he's an innocent kid, man. I feel for him, because if I had a nephew like him, and was going through all this through a bunch of lies to get him prosecuted, that's BS. And that's with any family member. If I know they're in the right, I'll stand by them. But if they're in the wrong, hey, I can't help you. You chose to do that. Like I always say, we all create our own hell by the choices we make in life. Think about it. God loves you. Peace out.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all up to you. Bye-bye and God bless.